What's going on, everyone? Chris from PickDogs.com here with your free pick in the LSU versus Mississippi State college basketball matchup going down Saturday, February 24th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to PickDogs.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between LSU and Mississippi State. Mississippi State coming into this one 18-8 on the year, 7-6 in conference play after a fourth straight win in an 83-71 victory over Ole Miss in their last matchup in a rivalry game. Meanwhile, LSU comes in 14-12 on the year, 6-7 in conference play after a 75-74 win over Kentucky, getting the upset over the Wildcats at home in their last matchup. I'll tell you, LSU getting the job done in back-to-back games, rallying to beat South Carolina the game prior, and even keeping things close against Florida the game before that. Kind of makes you forget about the blowout losses to Alabama and Tennessee. The two blowout losses to Alabama as well. But the thing for me here is that LSU, despite a 6-7 record, and I've gone on record saying that LSU I think is maybe a bit overrated, or I don't want to say overrated, but I'm not a big fan of this LSU team. You have to kind of still acknowledge what Matt McMahon has done. He took a team that won just 2 games in conference in his first year. They've already tripled that output, and they still have a chance to finish above 500, both overall and in conference play this season. And even in the losses, more often than not in conference play, I would say the losses have actually been close. You have a 2-point loss to Florida, a 2-point loss to Georgia, a 4-point loss to Texas A&M. But they did lose their big step-up spots against the big teams in the SEC, your Alabamas, your Tennessees, your Auburns. Those are where the double-digit losses have come in. But we have seen LSU rise to the occasion, especially at home. And I think this is definitely a spot where they could do it again. I partially wonder if Mississippi State has one eye on their game against Kentucky at home on Tuesday, where that could be a game that could be big for Mississippi State's NCAA tournament hopes. The problem here is in this game is that a loss to LSU might do some damage as well. And I still think that Mississippi State is probably the better team from a talent perspective. But there's a lot of numbers here that suggest that, maybe Mississippi State a little bit overvalued, or maybe, they're, I don't want to say a paper tiger, but there's something that, LSU could do to slow down Mississippi State here. LSU's 2-point defense is the strength of their defense. They're 80th nationally in 2-point defense. The weaknesses are their 3-point defense, but here's the thing. Mississippi State, for sitting 134th nationally in 3-pointers attempted per game, are 274th in 3-point shooting. They're 331st at the foul line, shooting 66.6% from the line, and that includes conference play where they are dead last in free throw shooting just over 60% from the foul line. If you're leaving all those points at the foul line, Mississippi State gets to the free throw line at the third highest rate in the SEC. It doesn't matter how often you get there. If you're leaving out of 100 attempts 40 points at the foul line, you're going to do some damage to your own record. You're going to be more of a liability than you will be an asset. Now, Mississippi State's defense, the strength is the 3-point defense, which could play well against LSU's offense here that likes to rely on the 3 for a lot of production. But I just think that Mississippi State leaving those points at the foul line could be problematic here. And I think LSU is good enough that they could take advantage of that at home. I'm going to take LSU. I'm going to take the free bucket here. I think they build on the wins over Kentucky and South Carolina to pick up a third straight victory here. So give me LSU plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dogs Premium. While you're at Pick Dogs, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dogs. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.